I'm just so happy. I'm so excited. Good evening, everyone. Good evening. Welcome, welcome. Thank you all so much for tuning in. It is your host, Precious Simone of Convos for the Couch, located at Reprieve Spiritual Wellness Center. Y'all know Q Leader Hendricks is the founder and CEO of Reprieve Spiritual Wellness Center. We got Darren Mack, our creative director. He holds it down for us behind the scenes. And thank you all so much for our faithful guests who continue to show up on the screen month after month. The questions you all submit, the conversations y'all want to have, people who are like, hey, I want to be on the couch. Thank y'all, because the couch is the head, you know? Yeah. We love the conversations we get to have. We create space for the real, the raw, the honest, and the bold, because everyone is not willing to always lean in to the hard, to the difficult, to the things that we should norm. Because at the end of the day, that's how we get healing. That's how we get hope. When we are real, when we take a bold step to say, that was hard, or that hurt, or that was difficult, or that's my story, or that's my journey. And someone helps us with their story and inspire us to come out. And I like bringing folks to the couch who don't mind saying, I got out. You can get out. Okay? Yes. I got out. You can come out. So thank y'all so much for tuning in. We are talking about the journey back to God. So if you know somebody who is in the space, go ahead and tag them into this broadcast. Share this live on all of your platforms. We're live on YouTube, Facebook, and our girl got us on Instagram tonight. So hey, Instagram family, it's Precious Simone. I'm going to introduce our guest here in a moment. But as I stated, y'all know Reprieve Spiritual Wellness Center is the place for you. You're looking to host your small events, your Bible studies, your poetic nights, your girls and glam, your pain with a twist. We had a mentor night session. I ain't even posted yet, baby. Me and Melissa. It was so beautiful. So if you know you want a private event, a small and intimate occasion, or even hosting your own live podcast, that is for you. And for our guests, since you all said yes to us tonight, the space is available to you. So if there's something you want to host, intimate gathering, again, that is yours. So we welcome you to that. So we're going to go ahead and jump in and introduce our guest. To my right, first, Mrs. Laura, like, why did you invite me? Yes. Why did you invite me? Laura is going to introduce herself first and tell us who you are, Laura, what you do, and then we'll go to Tatiana.
Who am I? My name is Laura Henderson, and I am an administrative assistant for the transplant department. Okay. I am a mom. And I am, what else am I? I work in ministry. I am now the ministry leader of our praise dance team.
Okay, and
I am also a doula. Yay.
Oh, a
doula. That's who I am.
Nice. Thank you. Thank you for your yes and for being here. All right, Tatiana, tell them who you are. And what you do.
Absolutely. So I am Tatiana Johnson. I'm a bit of a mosaic. Okay.
Tell us.
All right. Tell us. So professionally, I work in learning and development. So a little bit of OD in there. Trying to get started on my own thing.
Tell us.
We corporate and everything. So I'm trying to get into OD consulting. And then some I like to call it clarity advising. On women in transition.
Ooh, clarity advising.
You know, there's always
real deep.
Look, we always go through some kind of transition, especially us as Black women. Always going through some kind of transition.
Okay. And on this Good Women's History Month, we talking.
But outside of that, I am just a creative. I love everything that pours into me, and I pour back into it.
Ooh. She had to get that deep.
Look, I be trying to stay surface. It don't work.
Don't stay surface.
Don't work.
I love everything that pours into me, and I pour into it. Yeah, that sounds good. Quota. She started early. Thank you so much to family and friends for tuning in, and our faithful guests who always come. Give it up for our live audience. We have support here in the room. Thank you all so much, and we appreciate you being here. If some question comes up for you, we're talking about the journey back to the Lord. Whether you had your own personal story, and or if there's a question that come up as you are listening, we welcome that. But ladies, we're gonna go ahead and jump hot. More people coming in.
That's what I'm talking about. All the people.
We're gonna go ahead and jump in, and we're gonna start with our first question, ladies. Taking us back to a moment in our lives where we had to choose God again. Something hit your journey, something came up for you. Like, what happened? What got you there? And what gave you the strength to come back? So, I mean, y'all can rock, paper, scissors this
I
thing.
ain't got no problem with Now I'm gonna do a quick trigger warning here.
Oh.
I don't know who watching, but we're gonna talk about some suicide, okay?
No, thank you for saying that, and then also offer the resource on the end if anyone needs to, like, they can call a hotline.
Yes.
Thank you for that.
Absolutely. So for me, it was back in college for me. So I had literally lost everything: car, boyfriend, let's see what everything that I could possibly think of, it was gone. And when I tell you, I tried to take my own life.
Wow.
So much so that I ended up in an institution.
Wow.
And
thank you for sharing that with us.
Absolutely. Because it's a part of my story and it's an important part of my story.
Yeah, that's good.
And with that, I was sitting in there in the institution and I was looking at the people around me and it just felt like sorrow. It was just deep and it was just painful and it was just darkness.
Wow.
And I told myself, Lord, if you get me out of this one, I ain't never gonna be here ever again. Do you hear me?
Yeah.
I will never allow myself to get this low.
Wow.
Especially not because of a man said something or somebody out here in this world.
Come on.
And
I'm never letting. Hold on. I bookmark conversations, Tatiana. We're gonna bookmark this, okay? Put a pen and I open a new tab.
Yes.
I'm never letting myself get this low because of that. I don't know what your that is, but baby, put that in the comments. I'm never letting myself get that low because of their comment, because of their reaction, because of that attitude, because of that loss. Preach. Go ahead.
Listen,
because that's really good. You can nest on that for a minute.
When I tell you it was the time, and I'm not even from here. I'm originally from Chicago, so my family.
Okay, shots on.
So they found out and they was like, no, we coming to bring you back home.
Wow.
You down here by yourself, nobody. We coming to bring you back home. Mm-hmm. I looked them in their face and I said, no.
Wow.
Something is meant for me here.
Wow.
I can't go back.
Wow.
And I got to stand on what God told me to do.
Wow.
I don't know what it is. I don't know how far in the future it's going to be, but I have to be here.
Wow.
And from that day forward, I had to realize, I had to learn what true darkness was to never go back there ever again.
Wow. Sometimes we got to learn what the dark looks like in order for us to say, I don't want to be in that dark.
Ever again.
Or get up. No, stay there.
Look, I don't. But when I tell you, I had to learn that so I could know what it felt like.
Wow.
So that way, if it ever started going that way again, I could be like, nope, that's how this got me feeling. Remember when nah. Wow. He brought me back to bring me here. Wow. I'm never going to go there again.
Come on, Tatiana.
So in that moment, that is when I found my work.
Wow.
Because I was birthed being here. God told me. And the only reason that saved me is because an ex of mine, shout out to him, he dialed the suicide hotline for me and told them where I was.
Wow. Wow.
Absolutely. So that was my moment of, okay, God, something's got to give. And it clearly it's got to be me. Clearly it's got to be me.
Wow. So when you think about being in that space, had you had your own introduction to God prior to that moment?
Oh, I grew up in the church.
Yeah. Come on.
When I tell you praise dance, I was going to church 6 days a week. Do you hear me? I was over it. So much so that when I got down here, I never went back.
Wow.
I never stepped foot back in the church when I got back down here.
Wow.
And when I did, it was nothing but man and not God.
Wow. Wow.
And it just made me want to run even farther away.
Wow.
And so he had to literally take everything from me to remind me that ain't nobody got me like you. I'm sorry. I said I was gonna go first. That was a lot.
That was great.
But yeah, that was my moment of, okay, something's got to give, and I got to do different, and it's got to start with my relationship with God.
Wow. Amen. Thank you for that.
Absolutely.
Woo. Absolutely. They hot. The couch is what it says. Let's talk. So why you gonna sit down here and we ain't gonna be able to talk? Okay, we're gonna talk about it.
Talk about it.
To our live guests, if a question comes up for you, for the audience, or even around the conversation of the journey back to God, we welcome you to put it in the chat. They'll be checking it, and also for the live audience as well. You're welcome. All right, Laura, tell us about a moment where you had to find your way back to God. Like, what happened? What gave you the strength to come back? What was going on with you?
I didn't want to go to jail.
It's like that sometimes.
Keep it real.
I didn't want to go to
Make
jail.
it plain.
It's like that
sometimes.
I was in a situationship.
Okay.
I got a few stories that sent me back because I was always teeter-tottering back in.
Anybody got a couple stories?
Absolutely.
That ain't no judging
I
on
can
this couch.
piggyback off of you when you said that I grew up in the church.
Okay.
So I feel like I never really
like we talking about it.
I veered away. Like I always had like a pinky toe in here.
Yeah.
Like some the foundation. The foundation was set, but of course life happened. I lost my mom. And I actually lost her on Mother's Day of 2005. And that was the same day, that Sunday morning, I actually had joined my church that morning. So I was like, "Oh, I joined the church. I'm gonna bring her with me." So this is the foundation. This is gonna be great. So later on that night, she actually had passed away. So that kind of put a little bitter taste in my mouth. Like, how can I make this big of a move? And then God, you make this move. Like that, the math wasn't mathing for me.
Yeah.
Wow.
So shortly after that, I found out probably 6 months after that, I had found that I was pregnant. And I kind of got mad at God about that too, because I'm like, I didn't want to.
Real. That's real. Look, that's real.
You play too.
I got mad at him because of my sin, right?
Right.
Because of my sin, right?
I'm mad at you because I laid down. You couldn't stop me from doing that, Lord.
You could have
made my tire blow up, Lord.
Well, in my defense, I was told I couldn't have kids. So I was like, cool. I believe the doctors. I was going with it. I was rocking with that. Clearly, but my child is what really saved my life and catapulted me back, because there were some decisions I needed to make to be the mother that he needed.
Wow. Come on.
And it wasn't an easy journey because he was born sick. He stayed on the altar. You can ask some of the people in this room. That child, he lived on the altar. I'm like, fix him. Like, he's broken, fix it. But the life I was living, if I would have found that I was pregnant with him earlier on, I probably would have aborted him. And it was only by the grace of God that I didn't lose him at the same time. So he sent me running back. That was the start of my run back. And even though I was running back, I still was in and out in that season. So it was like,
Y'all want
to run so bad.
Let's talk about the in and out. We do.
I want to run so bad. So
I got a run in my leg.
But yeah, so that's what started my journey back and forth. So we can leave it there.
I want the courage to come back though, because there's so many people are looking, so many things people can say, so many things going on in our head. Like what voice was going on in your head? Saying don't do it, or you're gonna look crazy, or they gonna think you did. Like, talk about the path back. Like, what's going on in your head on the way back?
On the way back, what was going on in my head? It was like, I didn't want my own voice was the loudest voice.
Always is.
My voice of not being accepted, coming back with a kid, because nobody ever saw me pregnant. I was almost on, I didn't know I was pregnant. So coming back with a kid, so my sin was displayed. And the voices in my head as a kid, sometimes it was like, oh, you can't do this, or you can't do that, or you'll never mount up to this, or you only will be able to go this far in life. So the expectations of the people around me in that season was low. So I walked in that low expectation. So, and I was thinking that he saw me the same way.
Wow.
So I carried it like a badge of honor, I would say. So coming back, it was like it was that teeter-totter end, because I didn't want to hear I didn't really want to hear what God had to say in that season either.
Come on and be honest with us.
It was like, if somebody came to me, I was familiar with the prophetic realm, and I was familiar with how God spoke. I always heard this voice, even though we ignored it.
Say that again.
I was familiar with God's voice, but even though we ignore it,
Come on. Let that sit.
Yeah. It was a hard pill to swallow. I don't know if I even answered the question.
No, you did. That was really good.
No,
That was
you
really
did.
good. Your own voice.
My own voice was the loudest voice. My own insecurities. My own comparison to everybody around me and the people that I knew that was actively in the church and that had this level of relationship with God. The ones that can pray good, they're serving well. So I'm like, oh, I don't have that in me, so I'm not the girl. I'm not the one that will show up.
And those who pray good got sin too.
I don't always show up eloquently speaking well and all
people
of that.
Who speak eloquently got sin too. It didn't show up in the form of the sexual sin, but it's all kind of stuff.
So I let it all block me though. But God.
But God. The girl on the other side.
Yes, we heard now. We're running in hard.
Yeah, Tatiana, what was the voices?
Let's say, and I can piggyback off of that. You just tried to take your own life. They literally tell you that's how you end up in hell.
Oh yeah, they do.
You just tried to take your own life. This is how they tell you how you end up there, no matter what.
Yeah.
And because of that reason, I never actually fully went back. I never went back to a church.
Wow.
I tried to fit the mold. I tried to, let me read my Bible. Let me see if I can learn some scripture so I can know what I'm talking about when I'm going back. Because apparently we don't, we feel like that we need. And so when I did end up going back to a church, I went back to man. It was performative yet again.
Wow.
And so I was doing the teeter-totter quite a bit.
Wow.
And at that point, I was like, I'm never going back. Never going back.
Because sometimes it's let me get the journey back to him so that I can even see where I'm supposed to be.
That is where I'm at.
Him.
You
know what I mean? Like
went
for
back
real,
to
sometimes
God.
That's what it is. It's like, let me see what this looks like with you so that I don't let a building that be the only definition of what it is that you are. Because he said it next to it. We're going to talk Bible. In Acts 2, he says, I don't dwell in temples made by men's hands. What was he saying there? I'm just not subject to just a building. Sometimes people, well, if you ain't in the building, you ain't in God.
No, I had to get back to the
sometimes God
Creator.
got to get back to him first so that he can show me how to even get up in there.
Yeah, no, I had to get back to the Creator.
That wasn't, I missed, it ain't Acts 2, it's in Acts though. I don't want to misspeak on the word. I love the word.
You love the word. The word is good.
Woo, 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 woo.
We're here now. Let's go.
Right.
If you are just not tuning in, this is so good. It's juicy conversation on the journey back to God because, baby, it's messy. Yes. Sometimes the road is messy. Going back is never an easy route. But no route looks the same, right? People still coming over and coming through all things that pertains to this walk. And the Lord deals with all of us according, and all of his children accordingly. And so if you are in a place where it's like, I'm still teetering, I'm on the fence, I don't know, I've done some things, and if the people see me, it's all right. He sees you. Yes. And just like their prodigal son's father came with his arms wide open, I'm telling you tonight, the Lord's arms are wide open. So thank you so much for tuning in. These ladies are spilling the tea. It's running out. It's hot. It's gold peak. Quality brand, okay? It ain't that Snapple. And it definitely ain't Prairie Farms. Too sweet. We got gold peak. This is the stuff you ask. Can I get seconds? And I know you want some seconds after listening to them, okay?
Yeah.
Woo! Y'all ready? What did you have to grieve or let go of to like fully accept your route back to the Lord? Like where did you have to? I know I sent y'all these in advance. So.
No, I look.
It feel like a shock.
Right. That don't mean it's easy.
That nobody prepared you for. Like nobody prepared me for this or that. Like I had to let this go. Perception, whatever it might be, opinions or
myself.
That's good.
The amount of literal deaths that I had to give because of I had to unlearn. I had to deconstruct. I had to take it apart because I had to understand what it was what are you trying to do? Are you trying to have a real relationship with the Creator or are you just trying to do what they tell you to do? Are you trying to So this is what the Christian is supposed to be, or are you genuinely trying to have a relationship, your version of that relationship with the Creator?
Based off what he said and how he says the relationship,
and not what everybody else is supposed to say, what it's supposed to look like.
That's a good word.
So
that's something to chew on. Some good meat.
Small bites, y'all. Small bites.
Spitting out the meat. What did I have to grieve?
Yeah.
I grieved a lot. I had reading that question. I'm like, I grieved a lot. But I didn't grieve at first. So when I came back, I came diving in like I had it all together.
You put it on.
I
first.
put it on first, and I put it on good. I was actively dancing. I was dance ministry too. I was actively doing the works, but I was still living life in the midst of the work. So actively grieving the situationship I brought up earlier. Sometimes we don't know we have the heart ties that we have. And when stuff goes disarray or it breaks down, we actively move as if it's okay and not deal with the the residue of it. So I had to grieve that in a manner where I was actually my godmother's in here. I had to become truthful with myself first. And I had to actively feel what I was feeling, where that emotional intelligence come in. Like, what are you feeling in this moment? And stop putting it on the back burner. My therapist told me, she was like, you're a point-to-point dealer. Like, you'll deal with it in a second and then get it out real
every
bad,
time.
real bad. So I had to grieve. I put everything in a category. And then I grouped it all on top of each other. So when I actually start unpacking the stuff, I grieved the situationship. I grieved the relationships with friends, because that all had to change. So you learn that when you're in the midst of company that you were in, when you were in your mess, it don't sit the same when you're out of your mess and you try to go sit with them at the same time. It looks very different and it's uncomfortable. It's uncomfortable.
Dang, that's good.
So grieving friendships and relationships was big. I wasn't prepared for that. I wasn't prepared. But it was necessary.
Come on. It was necessary.
It was necessary.
The girl said the same person that you are when you're in the mess, and when you come out of the mess, and you go try to sit with the mess. It's a mess.
It's a mess.
It's a mess.
Who you are alone is alone who you are.
Ooh. This Women's History Month, and Maya Angelou's niece showed up. We forgot to tell y'all that our people was here.
Give me an autograph. Take the pen.
Hey, since we walked into this space, everybody's been pouring into one another. My God. Woo! That's so good.
Yeah.
That is so good. Thank you for your honesty around not grieving at first, because oftentimes we just rush back in. Like you said, I went performing. I want to go showing them that I'm saved, that I'm good, and go doing the things. And in reality, it's gonna come out. Something gonna tap on you, and then makes it come out. You know what I mean? Every single time. So it's important for us to heal. It's important for us to acknowledge. What am I allowing to guide me that God isn't guiding?
Yes.
Right? Man's opinions, man's feelings.
Yes.
And we can get so fixated on what people are saying as opposed to what is God saying. Right? What is God saying? And whole people will tell you what God's saying. Whole people. When you think about the gap between your past and your present, not wanting to feel like, hypocrite, am I even spiritual enough? Am I even saved? Like, I'm a stranger. Like, did y'all have a battle between those? Like, saint and ain't?
Yeah.
The war between saint and ain't?
All of the above. I felt like a stranger.
Yeah.
Not just a stranger to myself, but a stranger to my family. Ooh. Because growing up in the church, my mother's a minister.
Yeah.
And it was just feeling like this is what I'm supposed to be. And if I'm not that, then who am I?
Okay.
If I'm not that, I've been this since I've known how to talk. who am I if I'm not that person?
Wow.
And so it was
like an identity crisis.
It was because it also had to reshape that because it also showed some wounds that I didn't realize that I had. So it was water. I felt like a stranger to myself.
Powerful. Yeah.
Like you don't just feel like a stranger to God, you feel like a stranger to yourself.
Yeah.
And so it was a battle of being a stranger and my hypocrisy. I ain't been to church, but I can still sit up here and pray for you, and you gonna get this prophetic word. He was still using me.
God don't stop my gift because I ain't been in the building.
He was still using me.
It did not stop. His love for me hasn't stopped because I haven't been in this building.
Creator said I gave you gifts and you gonna use them whether you like it or not. But it made that piece worse because it made me feel hypocritical because I wasn't in the church, but I could still go around somebody and give them a word that they needed. And I was like, they don't even sound right.
Well, gifts and calling comes with our repentance, of course.
You know,
and again, just because folks in the building don't necessarily mean that they're in Him. I'm just this is us talking. We having a conversation. You can be in there and not be in. My husband said plenty of times, there's a whole bunch of people in the pews ain't in God. And the word can be in front of you, but that don't mean the word is in you. Like we can talk about that forever and ever and a day. So this thing has your fruit will always speak. We'll go there. All will know you're my disciples by your love and your fruit. And so you can't deny fruit.
So that was mine.
So your identity crisis is like, hold on, wait.
Like I got this gift, but I don't know but I don't really jive with that. I don't know what that's supposed to be. But I don't really fool with these people, Jesus. Like, what's going
Something
on?
off.
So I felt like a stranger in all senses.
There's a scripture in Matthew he talks about when he was talking about the Pharisees and the Sadducees. He said to do as they say and not as they do because they say and do not do. There are sometimes people who say but they do not do, but he's still saying follow what they say because what they're saying is right.
Yes.
But what they do, I don't endorse it. Yeah. And sometimes it's like I'm doing what they say. I ain't doing what they do because what they do don't line up with what they say. Well, that's a topic for another time.
Yeah, you right. I be causing other conversations.
I'm real. It's hot. For real tonight. No, this is good. You're not the only person that feels that way. No. You're not the only person who grew up as a PK. I've been wanting to have PK conversations. You want some more? PK conversations with people who grew up in the church for a very long time, for a very long time, because I know that this is very, very important. Conversation for people finding their route and their way back to the Lord and owning what He has put on the inside of them. So don't you ain't stirred up no pot.
No, what was the question?
What about you? How'd you handle the gap between your past, your present, not wanting to feel like a hypocrite, not wanting to feel, I'm a stranger, or all of that?
Thank you. I think I understood the question wrong at first. So, but I'm gonna answer how I'm hearing it.
Yeah, did you feel like a hypocrite?
I was definitely a hypocrite. That's no ifs, ands, or buts.
Laura said, I'm just gonna tell it to you.
I was out there. So, like you said, the way you grew up, I grew up with the foundation. But I was outside, and that outside was outside. So I was the person that was in the club, smoking, drinking, telling people about Christ. Telling other people that, hey, you know you ain't meant to be in here, like,
and you ain't supposed to be in there. That's so ignorant.
Like you can, like she said,
how does that work?
With the gift comes without repentance,
right?
So you're in there actively doing what you're doing, like it's okay, and you're seeing other people throwing their lives away like you're not doing the same thing. I was her. I'm like, friend, you know you need to be doing
not
better.
Friend.
Like,
you need to be doing better. Get up out of here, and I'm gonna stay. I'm gonna stay for you.
Yeah,
okay.
I'm okay here.
You gonna get better.
Like let the Lord deal with you how He deals with you.
That is so good.
Like that was a real
how we
moment
be
for
thinking,
me. But outside, I was okay with being a man. I felt justified.
Yeah,
to be the hypocrite.
Yeah, like you be free, but not
you
me.
be free. I'm gonna stay here.
I've done enough wrong. Yeah. I've done enough sin. Like what, girl?
Like your stuff ain't as bad as mine. So go back. He gonna take you with open arms.
You feel like take you. You feel like you deserved to be.
Yeah, I felt like
Are y'all listening to this?
Like I'm gonna push you, sis.
Laura.
Yeah.
Do you know how many people who feel that way? I don't deserve His grace. I don't deserve His love. I don't deserve to come back. He girl, you gonna choke me up. He gonna accept you back over me.
Yeah, I wasn't.
Do y'all hear that? He gonna accept you over me. That's a lie straight from the pits of hell.
So even though the Creator loves you just how you are.
Come on.
Yeah.
And people feel that way because clearly he gonna accept her back. Clearly he gonna accept him back. I done way too much for him to take me back.
That's a real feeling. I was actively walking in it.
Wow.
And then sometimes when you do things and you feel like you're too far gone to come back, and then it takes the people around you.
She said
to be that voice of God at the same time to let you know, hey, you still can do this. It's not too late. God still loves you. My godmama would always tell me, she said, I've never seen anyone, God chase anyone as much as he chases you. So that would play.
Wait a minute.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
That's a word.
Yeah.
What kind of things make us feel like we're too far gone?
The list is long.
The list is long.
What kind of things
don't
that would be a shorter.
Make us feel like the list is too long? Chime in and share it with us in the comments. What kind of things have made you feel like you too far gone to turn back now? Like, just throw some out of this.
I would say, like, we can go and do the sex, the drugs, the drinking, the partying, the fighting, the plot twisting.
The cursing.
The entitlement. What else?
The abandonment.
Yeah.
Ooh.
That's
a deep one.
Again, I told y'all I'm not surface level. It's here or nothing.
But that abandonment. Because
when you think, go ahead. Finally, I'm glad you took it. I've been waiting to hand it over. When you think about the time, I know you know, okay. But when you think about the time, like you feel too far gone, where you had those moments where you felt God was pulling on you.
Oh,
you felt God
all the time.
Pursuing you, even when you wasn't pursuing him. What did you feel? What was you sensing? What was he saying? Because some people be like, like you said earlier, like we know his voice. We be ignoring it. Yeah. What did you feel? What was he saying? I know he sent people on a journey. I ain't never seen nobody pursue God like he pursuing you. But so what was happening?
My flesh was happening. My flesh was happening. God would send things my way as far as let's just use as an example. You're getting ready to go out somewhere you know you don't have no business going. Because you're back in the church. You're back. Yeah. You're actively working and everything else. You're doing what you know you're supposed to do, but also you live a double life.
Yeah.
It would be moments where you're trying to go out and, like, let's just say, for instance, low key, you break your nail. Oh, my nail broke. Okay, that's a delay on me going out. Small signs, like you spill something on your clothes, or and you just get that inkling. Okay, maybe I'm not supposed to go. And later on, you decide, okay, I'm not gonna go. You get halfway there, and you decide, I'm not gonna do this. And then you get home, and then later on, you hear the next day, oh, did you know that club got shot up that night? Or did you know this went down? I'm like, dang, I was supposed to be there. That was God's grace on my life.
I got you.
That was him chasing me. I listened, but how long did I listen? For 24 hours? Because the next
I'm gonna give you a day.
Thank you for blocking that. Tomorrow, don't do that.
You.
I'm gonna give you a day.
But for real, you spared me today, but tomorrow. It was moments. Yeah, seriously, I'm like, really, daughter, you gonna go back? And you go back to the same place.
That was last night.
That was last today. Today's a new day.
Wow.
It
be like that.
It was those moments.
It be like that.
And like he would just send little kisses on the forehead. I would be at work, and I know when I was dealing with that situationship, God sent a complete stranger to my job, a patient. She was going to the clinic or whatever, and she kept staring at me. I was in registration at the time. I checked her in and everything, and she left and went to her appointment, and she came back, and she stood there. She didn't leave, and I'm like, "Man, what do you want?
Why you just standing here?
Like, why are you, what is it?" So she was like, "Can I really say something to you?" And I'm like, "Sure. What's up?" And she was like, I just hear the Lord speaking to you. And she was like, what you're dealing with and who she didn't say, she was like, what and who you are dealing with. God is asking you to leave it alone. Which God would send me warnings through the people that's around me all the time that this will be your demise if you don't stop.
Girl, wow.
But I said I'm gonna see for myself.
Hey, we the Lord, let me check it out. You said it was dark. Let me see. You said I was gonna fall. Let me see if I'm gonna fall. We are so funny.
It was purposeful. Like
it's gonna hurt. No, it ain't, Lord. Hurt-ish. It's gonna hurt.
It ain't gonna hurt that bad.
Ain't gonna hurt that bad, Lord. Trust me, God. Trust me.
It's just a little bit.
Trust God. You can't be God. Like. We do that.
But
I know we don't say that out of our mouths, but our actions be doing
that. Like, he don't love me too much to let that be my demise.
Right? Like, naked.
But,
like, uncover.
I love how you said forehead kisses. I got thumps.
Come on, talk to us about the thump.
Give me more.
Tatiana, come on. Tell us about the thumps. People say God winks, hugs, nudges, and then sometimes we get thumps. Come on. Talk to us about these God thumps. I like this.
It would
write that
down.
God sent thumps
in the middle of the forehead.
Send me a thump.
Ooh,
just in the middle of the forehead. Because he would send people, and it would be nobody but the Creator. Like they would know things about me, and I would know this man from Adam.
Come on.
And they would just be, you know, you're supposed to be using that gift, right? Why are you not speaking? I said, who are you? What?
Who sent you?
Like who is these people? And it would happen often. But because I guess I was running for so long,
hiding,
and it was probably because I never actually fully submitted in the first place. Yeah, I was running while I was still in the church.
Ooh, talk about it.
As a child.
Wow.
I have been running for my gifts for a long time. Look, long time.
Somebody's been running from their gifts for a long time.
You heard me?
It's time to start running.
Running so long,
it went out.
So Tatiana, you think because he's been pursuing you? He's saying,
absolutely.
I got a gift for you. Running out of fear, being scared, being not
as a kid who wants to see dreams. When you are 8, 9 years old and you are dreaming very big things, and you want guidance on these things, and your mom is giving you, go to God. But you already there a little bit more than I am. I need some more guidance. Like there you go. I needed it. I needed it. And as a kid, all I got was go to God, pray about it.
Write that down for her.
Like, pray about it. I'm like, but I did that and I got the dream. Do you like that's what happened? Like, I don't know how to navigate that.
How to articulate it for you.
So I just prayed that I didn't have the gift. I just prayed that I didn't have it because I didn't want to dream no more. I didn't want to do none of that. I didn't want to see the things. Yes.
These are people who's supposed to be able to give me direction.
And y'all just telling me to go to the Bible. I don't know what half this stuff say. It sounds like a fable.
This is good.
What it say? Thee thou.
Though I was like,
you're in the King James version.
I'm like,
they in the King James version.
When what that word say? I didn't know none of it. Wow. But I didn't feel like I had the guidance to even get there.
That is so good.
So, and it was just like every time I reached out for guidance, it was just go to God. I'm like, that's not helpful. That's not like, can I say that's not helpful?
No, this is good.
And then it actually be taken seriously. But no, it was never taken serious because I was a kid. I was just supposed to go and seek God and fast. I was like, you want me to not eat? I'm 10. What is you talking about? I'm hungry. We got Cheetos in this cupboard over here.
She's like, I don't even know what it means. No, this is good. I think this is good. This is really good.
The lineage and
the generation.
The generation.
Yes. And it was just like, I'm looking for, let me sit down, let me tell you, because what you feeling right now is this. And God is probably trying to say that's
so good.
But that's never what I got.
Wow. That is so good. What's the benefit? Because this is really good. Someone needs to hear this. when they sit down with you and walk you through what God has placed in you and help you get language to it. Because that's what it is. But they help you get language to it, right?
When you understand.
So talk to us, because somebody needs to hear that right now.
Listen, I had this one dream, and it was a dream, a high school that I'd known because it was in my city. It was up the street. And the entire building was washed. It flooded. But when the water came down, it was sparkly. It was clean. It was beautiful. It was gorgeous. And when I tell you, I'm like, what does this even mean? What am I having dreams about schools flooding? Like, is that what that's supposed to be? That's how like people gonna die to me. Like as a kid, that's how I took that.
Come on, we're talking good.
And I'm just like, what is this? And I bring it to you, and you like just go to God. God gave me the dream. He didn't give me the rest of the answers.
Interpretation, please.
We know in part.
I need some help.
Yeah.
And it wasn't until years later, I had that dream when I was 7 years old. It wasn't until I was 14 that I realized what happened. The school had completely transformed. The school was a very bad place. Like it was teachers, like faculty. Like it was not a good place. They had completely reorged and renovated the entire school.
Wow.
And they had just done it over. So I had a whole dream about a prophetic dream about this school getting an entire renovation and the students doing better and so many good things happening. And I took it as death because I didn't know what was going on.
Wow. Yeah.
But because I didn't have the language, if somebody would have set me down and say, wash and be made clean.
Come on.
That's not death.
Yeah.
He brought the school back to life.
Yeah. Come on. Yeah.
But I didn't know that until I was like, oh, I saw it in the news. The news told me.
Thanks.
I was like, oh, that's what that dream was about.
Yeah.
That was a positive thing. And here I was scared. So from 7 to 14.
But when we don't have anybody to interpret, when we don't have anybody to give language to, we just can't do the God things in church and not be in him enough when people need language. On the inside of us. To her point on the generation. I mean, I didn't grow up in church, so I don't know what was going on. I heard from the people who grew up and they had it going on, and I'd be like, "Ooh, that was what was going on." So, "Ooh, that was what was going on."
It was going on.
And clearly, they didn't have anybody to get. I believe sometimes the people be passing on stuff that they ain't experienced. And so what happened was they told them to go to God, and they told them to go to God. And I'm gonna tell you to go to God, and He tells us to counsel one another, right? So I'm gonna tell you to go to God, and when you get with Him, He'll outline, and here's some passages, and here's some this, like break that thing down. I think the practical got lost somewhere for people, and I think that's why we're seeing the practical come back and real ways on how to walk with God for real. Because I don't know that some of that stuff was really walking with God. We love y'all. Y'all was doing the best y'all can with what y'all
you was just doing what you was taught.
You know what you was taught, and
we get it.
And that don't mean it didn't pass on certain traumas and certain things.
It made me realize later. I didn't realize this until about, I want to say maybe a year ago, that my church womb was a mother womb. Ooh. But we're not gonna go there. Go ahead. What? She said, wait a minute.
What do you do when your church womb is a mother womb? If you are just now tuning in with us, y'all, it's juicy. Okay? It is good. And the ladies are bringing the real, the raw, and the candid. Why? Because it is important for us to lean in and talk about the things that impede on our relationship with God, coming to Him. And sometimes people say, well, nobody should let anything interrupt their walk with God. But things come along that interrupt and interfere. And then you have to come back and deconstruct, relearn, and refigure this thing out and find your worth again and your value again. And that might be you, but we ain't done.
I'm gonna piggyback off.
Ooh, we ain't done. Go ahead, Laura.
Please. Go ahead. And I only want to say it because she brought it up. I was that same person, and I literally, I'm sitting here looking at you like you're crazy because I kind of had the same dream, probably around that same age, about 7 or 8 years old. I can't stand listening to the song till today, "Up in the Floodgates of Heaven." I can't stand hearing it because anytime I would hear that song as a kid, I would see this dream where it was a major flood back in my childhood area, and I would be standing at the store, and the water would just flood in, and it would flood in, but there were bodies in mine, and it was reoccurring whenever I heard that particular song. So I always associated the dream with the song. So I was told to go ahead and pray about it as well. So because I didn't get an answer, I asked God to take the dreams.
Take the dream, take the gift.
So yeah, and it was so I got a shepherd later on in life.
Wow.
That I learned that the dreams are a gift.
They are.
That this is it's prophetic. It's the Lord speaking to you. So to this day, it was bad. Oof. But I just wanted to like, we keep learning stuff about each other. We just met.
We already here. It's
all right.
So,
but imagine the number of people who are asking God to take something from them because they don't understand it, or because they don't have the language for it, or because of mommy wound, or because of not having language for what it is that you are and what's going on. Like, that's deep.
Real.
And y'all are here to remind us, like, we don't have to ask God to take this, right? Like, it's okay that I have this, and it's okay that God show me what this looks like on me, in me, through me, right? Yes. Baby. This good. There's a question. Go ahead. Oh, I knew she was gonna tap.
I knew somebody was gonna do that.
So the question on the floor is for her to explain a little bit more on the mommy wound as you feel comfortable.
Absolutely.
But she's gonna talk about the mommy wound just a little bit here and how that was the church wound. Go
ahead. So like I said, I grew up in the church. Every day. Probably shouldn't have been there as much. Had school. Didn't matter.
Had school.
Didn't matter. And when I would go for guidance, the person you go to immediately is your mother, the person who gave birth to you. I see you in church. I see the power of God literally on you every time you walk around this building. That my mother is a prayer warrior. She is an intercessor. And when I say she knocks down kingdoms, that woman is struck. She'll pray for you right now.
Watching now.
Okay. But the thing was, I saw how in depth she was in the word. My mother would be literally in the kitchen with her Bible open, in her prayer shawl, just reading and reading. So I'm looking to my mother for guidance, and I'm getting shut down every single time. Got it. I'm going to people in church, go to your mom. Got it. I'm going to people in church, go to God. And so I started to associate not having guidance in darkness with the church because my mother didn't just talk to me. My mom didn't know how to give me words. She gave me scripture and she just rattled it off like it was her own thoughts. And I'm like, but you were a person before you got to God. You were a person before you got to church. Wow. Can I get some advice? I don't want it to be worldly. I just need your words.
Yeah.
I wanted her advice.
Yeah, got you.
No.
You wanted vulnerability.
That.
You wanted transparency.
Absolutely.
You wanted openness.
Absolutely.
You wanted connectivity.
Yeah.
Mom to daughter.
And because my father wasn't in my life.
Give me your experience.
Yeah. My dad wasn't there and he was nowhere near in the church.
Anyway. Okay. That's his story and he gonna stick to it.
That and will.
That's his journey.
And I'm the youngest of 4 girls.
Okay. Wow.
And so I was the one that was always up under my mother. Wow. I was the youngest girl. I grew up in the hood on the west side of Chicago. I wasn't going nowhere without my mama's hand.
Yeah.
Okay. It didn't matter how old I was. I was 16. Give me your hand, girl. So I was always with her, but I could never connect to her.
Wow. Girl, you're talking good.
That's a whole nother talk.
That's so good.
Like I could never. So
that's where
the disconnect from my mother was a disconnect from church because all she did was speak Jesus. That's all she spoke to me. So I'm like, so are you telling me that I have to lose my entire self to be in church? I have to lose who I am. I can't have an identity if I'm in the church. I no longer have words of my own.
Wow. Wow.
I can't be me and be in church.
Yeah. Yeah, because you're like, where's my mom?
That's who I was looking for.
Right? Because, you laugh, you talk, you get sad. And
where are those emotions?
Where did her disconnect come in? Right?
So I'm like,
where did, you know what I'm saying? Like, she gave you what probably was given to her.
I told my mom I had depression at 9 years old. She told me that was the spirit of depression and pray about it. And I said, you don't know what to do with that. I'm just sitting here writing in journals. I have all the journals when I was young, and it just breaks my heart for the younger version of me because I had nobody to talk to. It was me. And it was just like, I don't even like me. So how is God going to like me? And I'm trying to talk to you to see how I can get closer to God, and I can't even do that. Because you're probably not even realizing now as an adult, you're not connected with yourself because you didn't know. And so the mother wound that was there, that is still healing from today, I had to understand that it's hard to do different, especially when you've never seen it done. We all play the same part. And it's up to you to be like, okay, nah, something's not right here. Something's got to give. God, show me how to do differently.
That's good. That's good.
But we ask that question, but never in the sense of towards our children, never in the sense of towards the people around us. We ask God, how can I be closer to you? But you never ask, how can I be closer to my children?
Tatiana, talk on this couch. That is so good.
Like, there's so much.
Because truthfully, if I'm getting close to you, you're gonna show me how.
Right.
That's what should be happening.
Because it doesn't take us. It's not supposed to take her.
It shouldn't take her away from being able to connect with her. So something clearly there was a disconnect.
So much, and there's still
whatever happened to your mama, whatever her disconnect was. Like, man, Lord have mercy.
Like, I'm about to be 35 next weekend, and I'm just now starting to find out that my mother was a person. Now, I knew about maybe 3 or 4 years ago, I had to heal that from myself to be like, she was hurting. She probably still is hurting because she didn't have it either. She didn't know what that looked like. She didn't have that kind of connection. But I don't know about that because by the time I was even old enough to remember, my grandmother wasn't here on earth anymore. So I don't even know what their relationship was like. I still don't know what that relationship is like because all my mother still spouts is scripture. And it's now that my mother had a stroke, a massive one, in 2017. And the entire left side of her body is still paralyzed to this day. And because of that, her short-term memory is a little kind of foggy, but that long-term, oh, baby. You remember your auntie's sister, cousin, brother. And I'm like, Mom, I don't know who that person is. But all she still knows how to do is quote scripture. But then there are glimpses of my mother that come out when I say certain things. When I hear certain things, I can hear her tone change. And I'm like, Mom, why didn't I know that you tried to smoke cigarettes when you was 15? I was like, Mom, you tried to smoke cigarettes? She's like, girl, yeah, they was nasty. I said, these are the things that I wanted to know. Because I needed to know that you could be messed up, toe up from the flow up, and God still loved you.
Yeah. She probably felt like she needed to suppress or hide that version of herself because if you reveal that,
then I would have done the same thing. No, I'm not hard-headed. I learned from other people. I don't need to do the same thing you did to know that was stupid. I was close enough. You was hot. I didn't need that.
That part.
I felt it all for you.
Yeah.
I didn't need it, but I needed to know that you went through that,
Yeah.
to know it was okay.
Yeah.
That if I do fall in whatever way I do fall, because I will, because I'm not perfect.
Yeah, that's so good.
I am not perfect, so I will fall.
Yeah.
But to know that God will still love me.
Yes, that's good.
Even when I'm down there, and he will actually help me get back up.
Come on. Come on.
So the mother wound was that. Yeah. It was that. So it was a lot of, but that was me doing that work by myself with God. I had to find that with me. I had to start asking those questions. Because that's how people pray wrong. People pray wrong. I feel like there's two steps. There's prayer and then there's meditation. I feel like you need both. Yeah. Because you ask God for an answer and then you just start moving. Mm-hmm. You need to sit in the word and meditate and in silence. And I feel like we either are asking for something, as always, we rarely showing gratitude. We pray.
Come on and talk to the screen. Right there. We rarely show gratitude, and that's scripture. And then we ask God, I need your help with this. I need to do this, and then you immediately go and do something else. How God gonna tell you how to do the thing if you're not listening? Sit and wait. How do you know what to do if you don't even listen to what you're saying? So it was one of those things that's what I saw growing up. And I'm like, that don't feel right. That don't look right. But that's what everybody was doing. They were in survival mode.
And 100%.
That's survival.
And I was just like, okay, so I know I can't trust them. I'm going to go to the one person I can trust. My mama. Doing the exact same thing. So I had to.
Robotic.
Mm-hmm. So I had to undo that and realize that was her version of her identity. Because I love my mama, but I feel like she was ashamed of the things that she did. And she didn't want to come off as less than. She didn't want to come off as imperfect.
And that's her generation.
And that's where we stop it in our generation. Like
my mother's in her 70s, early 70s. And I had to remember that my mother is still a human being. Mm-hmm. But I came to that conclusion with God's help, separated from my mother. My mother's still in Chicago. I had to get distance to understand, to see the bigger picture.
I wish someone would have told your mama that that's a part of her journey. That comes with her life, that comes with her route, that comes with where she's going. Man. Everything about our stories that we want to count out, like God be like, I'm counting that part in too. I broke you in multiple places to distribute you in multiple places. And so wherever you've been broken, that's what he wants to distribute. Okay, baby, this is distribution. You a whole distribution center. You broke in that area, all right, somebody needs you. You broke in that area, somebody needs you. Like I'm telling my part.
Hence why I call myself a mosaic.
You better tell your part.
Because I had to put myself back together piece by piece.
Come on.
And the pieces don't look the same
from when they were. They don't look the same. But look at how you get to distribute them now. Mm-hmm. Purposefully, for healing, for hope, for encouragement. You don't want them back together like they were.
No. I was like, we're going to break this little piece off. I don't need that piece no more. We're going to put this back over here.
It's a Japanese term. I can't think of the Japanese term, but when a glass is broken, they don't stop there. They get this gold.
Oh yes, and then they put it back.
And they put it back together, and it's beautiful. And the gold trim now.
Beautiful.
Baby, we
piece
just
of
got
art.
gold trim.
That's all. I'm gonna call mine rose gold. I like the rose gold.
I like rose gold. So, it's just a new trend.
I like the chocolate gold.
Oh yes.
We're gonna take that.
But we in our generation, we are norming.
Yes.
No, I love that we are norming more of the fact that that's our route, that's our journey, that's our process.
God uses every piece
of it. He uses every piece of it, right? That you are a masterpiece because you're a piece of the master. Like, that's how it goes. And I'm learning more and more and more. Like, girl, you did that, and you went that way, and like we can condemn people and they can never make it back around. or we can say it's all right. I've been there too, and we can help them back up.
Yep.
You got to decide who you want to be.
Yeah.
You foolish for doing that. You look stupid self. Or it's all right. A righteous person falls 7 times, and though he fall, he get back up. Come on, I've been there. Which one is it?
We reaching in.
Baby, this is good. This is good. So, what do you wish somebody had told you about the process of rebuilding your faith? Like, what would you wish you had heard? What was harder than you expect? Or what didn't you expect? What did you wish somebody told you on your way back?
That it's okay if you mess up in the process. That with the scripture you just said, you might fall in the midst of this journey, but you can get back up and walk, and to continue to show up.
Yeah, that's good. No, that's good. That's good. Yeah, that's good.
What was the question?
Yeah, like what you didn't expect to happen on your
I
way
didn't
back?
expect to, like, in where I'm at now. I have gotten a lot of good teaching and good discipleship, and I have a wonderful community around me. God has showered His love in the midst of the people around me. So where other people, I'll be like, accept the people that God placed there. Because I was closed off so much. And my godmother can tell you it took a lot for me to just even open up in any area. So to trust the process, to show up every day. But I didn't expect to fall into my father's arms as much as I have fallen in. To have that, and it's still building that vulnerability with him, and that relinquish of control, because I'm learning that I do have a little bit of control. It's okay. But releasing that control for him to take full control, that full submission in the midst of my obedience, it feels good. It's hard, but it feels good. But it's easy at the same time. So, to not be afraid of men in their faces.
That's right. Come on, Laura. That girl got up.
That. And he will continue to get up.
Come on. Look at it. Sorry. And that's a good segue. For me, it was, and I always jank up this scripture every single time. It's okay. We got you.
But it's enough for y'all in here to know what I'm talking about. Okay. The power of life and death is in the tongue.
Yes, you got it. Life and death is in the power of the tongue.
And I feel like as a kid, we take that literal. As a kid, you take that literal, but you don't realize that you need to speak life into yourself on a daily basis, into your situation.
That's good.
What I didn't realize was that I was creating my own darkness when I was a kid. Wow. I was speaking that over myself.
Tatiana.
It wasn't until I got older and somebody told me, no, I need you to language. How you speak is everything. That shapes your reality. So when you sit here and say that you're stupid, when you sit here and say that you're depressed, when you sit here and say that you are worth nothing, then you are. Wow. Because you said it. So it is so. Wow. But when you sit here and say, nah, this not going to stop me. When you sit here and say, nah, I'm going to get back up. When you sit here and say, no, I'm much stronger than this. When you sit here and say, no, God is on the inside of me. So I can do anything. This may be hard, but I'm going to get through it and I'm going to learn the lesson so I can never be back there again.
Come on.
When I sit here and say, my life is so much bigger than what it's supposed to be and what I thought it was going to be. And it's going to be even bigger than that.
Come on. All right, we hear you.
So, look.
We stirred up too. What you want me to do about it?
What I learned is how you speak. In simple terms. It's not just life and death. It's your every single day. How you speak about how you sleep. How you sit up there and say, I'm tired, then you are. But if you sit there and say, you know what? Tiredness is running through me, but God's going to give me all the energy that I need to get through my day.
Come on. You better speak.
So it's just how much power you actually have because God gave it to you.
Yeah. According to the power that works within us. That's what the word says.
If the power is already in us,
yeah,
then what I say is so.
Yeah.
And I can shape my reality every single time.
Come on. Come on.
Every single time. All the time.
So the person on the screen who probably either afraid to find their journey back, or too tired to get back on their journey, or feeling like, I heard all before. I heard y'all. Yeah. But my story and my situation, what kind of words of encouragement want to leave with them to help them get back on their own route and get back on their own track to the Father? She's tired, she overwhelmed, she's weary. She's standing at the door like, okay, y'all, all right, I'm double dutching in. What you gonna say to her?
I would tell her to feel what you're feeling. Acknowledge where you are. And lean on the people that's around you. Pay attention to the people that are around you. If they're not feeding you, edifying you, pushing you through that door, because the people around us should be pushing us to greater. They should be pushing us to that next level. If the people around you are not doing that, then it might be time to let them go.
And that's okay.
And that's okay.
It's grief and letting go, but it is okay.
It might tug on your heart, but it's okay. Trust your Father in this. Trust Abba. Find a community. Community, I found out to be very important. That embracement is everything. And be open.
Right community.
Just be open. It's okay to walk through the door tired. It's okay to walk through the door hurt. It's okay to walk through the door broken. It's okay to walk through the door scared. It's okay to walk through the door half whatever. Like, just do it. Because once you walk once you show up, you just don't know what God has on the other side of that door for you. So do it afraid.
Come back shaking in your boots.
Yeah. Shaking up. Come back dirty.
That's right. That's right. Tatiana, what about you?
I'm directly at the camera when I say this.
Right there. Ooh, and I'm gonna look at the camera when I say this. Come on, Tatiana. Look at them in their eyes, girl. Right. Woo! Woo!
You are already worthy.
Come on.
You are already worthy, just as you are right now.
That's so good.
What you are doing is everything you're supposed to do. He knew you was going to do it before you did it.
Tell him.
So everything that you were doing was to lead you right to this point.
Come on.
Speak life over yourself and not death. I need you to understand that everything that's in front of you is nothing as scary than what was behind you. Everything you have gone through
so good
is nothing compared to what's on the other side for you, because everything is working in your good. Everything is working for your favor, because favor ain't fair and it's not supposed to be. You are where you are for a reason. And I promise you, once you surrender,
come on,
it's scary to do, but once you surrender and you sit still, I promise you, you're going to move as fast as lightning.
Joke.
Because everything that is on the inside of you is going to come out in the best way possible.
Amen.
So it's okay if you are the way you are right now, because that's the exact way he wants you. Come as you are, because that's the point.
So whatever. Put that in the comments. Come as you are, because that's the point. I told y'all the girl played poetically in front of my face like this. And you ain't have to. Woo! Ooh, that's so good. Do we have a question before we go out of the queue? Questions, y'all good? Ladies, this was so good. Thank y'all so much. Thank y'all so much for tuning in with us, ladies. Tell them where they can find y'all out there on the social media so they can be encouraged. This was so good. Before we wrap it up here. I think you put it in the group. Go ahead, you do yours.
Okay, all right. So I am on TikTok and Instagram as Mosaic Muse because I want to inspire you.
Come on.
Because we get words from everywhere. And I get them all the time. So if you don't want to be yelled at, don't follow me though. If you don't want to be yelled at, don't follow me.
I be yelling too.
It's okay.
It's okay. It's a good yell.
So _Mosaic_Muse.
She said, don't follow me. You want to be yelled. We appreciate you for embracing your gift.
I'm going to warn you, but you're going to get what you're supposed to receive.
And that's okay. Sometimes we need that. I'll be like, I'm going to hold your hand when I say this.
I'm not going to hold your hand.
You should start saying, I'm looking at the camera.
I'm not going to hold your hand.
You're going to look in the camera.
Okay, but you can look in the camera.
I'm not going to hold your hand.
We all, my name, Facebook is Laura Love Me H. And on Instagram, my name is Laura Love Me _05. That's where you can find me.
All right. Well, thank y'all so much for tuning in. We appreciate it. Ladies did a beautiful job. Catch us here next month. More people coming to the couch. Happy Women's History Month. We appreciate you all. Continue to tune in. Thank you for your support. And over and out because it was just so good. I know. Usually I got to look. It was just so good. Thank y'all so much for tuning in. We appreciate you. We will see y'all again here next month on the couch. Thank you so much, Darren. Bye. Q says goodbye. We send our love. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Have a good evening, everybody. Woo! Woo! I know, right? So good. So good. Lord have mercy.
My Lord. Just tripping off. It's love. Yeah. I'm loving life, man. No more trying to roll H fam and crapping out. Get blowed all night. Blacking out. Wilding out with my fam. Spazzing out. On that BC tip, what a thug about. Since Christ rose me, it's what it's love about. No more club brawls, God drug them out. No more crackheads, hustling hallways. Cops on the feds, swooping up one way. I strolled a narrow, now I used to walk Broadway. I used to want it my way, now it's Yahweh. Jesus Christ, lead me in your path all day. No more first of the month, eating rice all day. No more first of the month, sitting waiting all day. For a check to bring joy, I got joy all day. That's for the simple fact I got God all day. I got Christ all day. I love life all day. I'm really loving life right now, man. I mean, it's just an honor, man, to be growing closer to the very God that created the heaven and the earth, man. With all of my flaws that he see in me, he still takes time to love me. Redeem me to himself. Don't got the bread, I'm done hustling now. No more shoveling now. When cops patting me down. No more smoked out clothes or butts in the ashtray. I'm taking life slow now. I'm done with the fast way. No more beef, mind your son. Done with the gunplay. No matter what the hood or all of my done say. No more stick up kid or lay down kid. I got shorties now. I got to raise these kids. Because if I'm gone, who gon' raise my kids? Be a father to my shorties. Play with my kids. I don't even wanna know what lay down is. Till God call me home, I'm done with his biz. Then my lay down will be peaceful, kid. Real sweet, you dig the best sleep there is. My soul going home to be with Jesus, kid. But for now I live life and with Jesus, kids. What? I mean, what more can one ask for, man? To learn who you are from the one that created you, man. Accepting me with all of my mistakes, to turn them into victory, man. We victors in this fight right here. Everybody knows there's a million ways to die. So I'm telling you there's only one way to live. You only get one shot, one chance to give. You're all to the Lord, man, God is real. Jesus is the Son, man, the Lord is real. It's not a game show, you can't make a deal. This not making the band on College Hill. But this is reality, you got to live. So how you gon' live? For God or the thug life? Accept Jesus as the Savior or the thug life. Secure a spot in heaven or the thug life. Come taste the water, fam, over here we love life. And that's even with the pain and all. We numb to it though like Ambasol. So why you gon' live with the stress all day when you can have Christ and love life all day? What? Man, I just want to take this time out right now to really thank my Lord, man. Because God knows, man, life can be so stressful, man. I know it can be stressful, man. I ain't void of what you catch living in, man. My fam still grinding. I still stroll the hood, man. I see the hurts in their face, man. They lost, man. They put their trust in substance that's perishable. So what can they gain from that? But a hurt heart, man. They can't get no joy from that, man, or no satisfaction. So I see the hurt in their eyes, man. I know what it's like to stroll the hood. I know what it's like to be the dude that everybody looks at and say, that's what I got to do to be in. I also know what it's like to look at other dudes, man, and say that's what you got to do to be in. But learning who you really are, who the person that created you, ain't nothing like it, fam. Couldn't nobody tell you, man. It ain't nothing like knowing the Lord, man. Jesus Christ, man. The true Savior, the resurrected Lamb. The Father, man. Great I am.
You still need to be able to laugh and relate to your people, and I think that's the thing.
Wow. Okay.
Show you most of my people, my father.
Yeah, got you.
Yeah.
Yep.
Hillside, that's where my aunt is.
That's what my church is.
His
My
work.
work therapy until the late. Progressive life giving work.
I'm one of 7.
I'm a baby. Like I said,
I'm one of 7, and we still, and still
I went last year because
healing
y'all cousin
over
moved
just
to
something.
Indiana.
Not because of
Across the
Well,
board.
yep. They got
all the time.
They say the taxes the Lord.
Yep. Right outside.
But I always got to
And
make
so I don't expect certain things from my mama.
Yeah,
Showing
get my
us
gator.
and we also don't have to accept certain things.
Absolutely.
And get my
Yeah.
taste of
So
Chicago.
we go,
I got
absolutely.
donuts,
Donuts.
Papa
Yeah.
donuts.
Yeah, so I used to tell my mama all the time, Mama, you don't have to yell. You can just talk.
But he liked it.
And she didn't like that.
No, she
didn't like that. She like,
But I went
hey, y'all
downtown
don't tell
to,
me. It's like, Mama, why are you
anyway, I
yelling?
had to get
We're
my
just
wife out the
talking.
car because
So
there's nowhere to park.
Yeah.
But we went to
I
Labrador.
have a good time, Mama. We have.
But it's like a side building right across the way. It's on a magnificent mile. You know where
Yes,
Labrador
yes.
is.
Everything have to
And
be
it's like you can't park. People right behind you.
Oh, yeah, no.
My
Park's crazy.
siblings were pulled away
Then we
from
used to
her.
catch
I'm
the
like,
metro
y'all.
down to the train station to get our popcorn. Get down there after COVID. They closed
Now
down.
you
They
know,
closed down.
like,
We had to
my
walk
sister,
like 5 blocks.
I'm not gonna be yelled at either.
Yeah.
But I'm also,
Well,
I
you can't go to
expect, I'm
Chicago
also
without
trying to
bringing back
find
the
Yes.
what.
Yes.
So anyway.
That's what I'm always gonna say. Like, you're so understanding, you're so forgiving. It's like, well, I'm not trying to give her a pass. I'm just not gonna hold her to it. I'm not gonna hold my mama to her stuff.
Here, but I have left.
Remember I put it on, we get
You did. I was like, okay. I'm like, okay.